Well, more than 40,000 properties have lost power overnight, with wild weather sweeping much of the New South Wales coast. Melissa McKay joins us now with the details. Hi Mel, it's going to be quite the clean-up.
It absolutely is, Ruby. There were some pretty incredible pictures coming out of Sydney, but also right across New South Wales this morning after these storms overnight. You can see there trees over houses, trees over power lines, cars. We know that 2 people were also injured in Sydney CBD yesterday when a tree fell over a footpath at Hyde Park. There were winds of up to 100 kilometres an hour in some areas, which is pretty gusty. We know that Ausgrid says about 28,000 properties in Sydney were without power this morning, 15,000 in the Newcastle and Hunter regions early this morning. The SES has issued advice really right along the coast from about Coolangatta to Coffs Harbour and inland through the Hunter region as well. So quite significant areas of New South Wales being affected by this system at the moment. There are a few watch and act alerts in place, but the big one at the moment is an emergency warning to evacuate at the Ferndale Caravan Park. The nearby Chichester Dam is flowing into the Williams River there, which means that there's some moderate flooding in that area and quite a risk to that caravan park in particular. There's also water over the train tracks, which means at the moment there are no train services running between Newcastle and Maitland, so that is causing quite a headache for a lot of people. The good news is that the low that's behind all of this, we've been dealing with this for the past couple of days, as you well know, it is slowly moving out and out of the way throughout the afternoon. We can take a listen to the bomb earlier this morning.
Yeah, well, it looks like we're going to see that low start to slowly move away from the New South Wales coast during today and then finally moving away tonight into Sunday. But it still means a wet and windy morning for us as we move through Saturday, and then start to see conditions easing Saturday afternoon, but hopefully mostly gone by tomorrow with just some gusty winds and showers.
So some slight reprieve for us throughout this evening and into tomorrow, though it's still going to be pretty grey and dreary for much of tomorrow, and I suspect that cleanup is still going to take quite a while, Ruby.